Tunisian Paralympic shot put champion Rima Abdelli is turning adversity into advocacy, using her personal journey to inspire others and push for acceptance and inclusion. Despite facing years of bullying, Abdelli has excelled in athletics, becoming a symbol of strength and resilience in her community. Abdelli's story is one of overcoming the odds. She remembers being harshly bullied as a child with cruel comments like, "Be careful not to talk to short people, because short people eat children." But instead of letting this negativity define her, she has transformed it into motivation, pushing herself to break barriers and achieve greatness.
I entered the stadium full of inner faith that today I would return with something. I entered, tack, 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 achieved a personal record, and gold for Tunisia, and the flag was raised in the name of Rima for Tunisia. I stood on the podium doing this, crying. This flag, I carried it. Today the flag was raised in the name of Rima. They didn't let me go out, but I was the one who carried it. When they tell me I can't do something, but I discovered in the end that I can do everything and better than all of them. In my own way, in the end, I will be distinguished from them, different and distinguished. My parents raised me knowing I was different, true, but not as a disabled person. I mean, I can do everything by myself. I grew up without a disability card. I grew up as a normal person, living in a normal environment, while recognizing the difference, accepting it, and dealing with it.
Her journey has not been easy. Along with her success on the track, Abdelli has also faced criticism about her personal life, particularly regarding her marriage and motherhood. But she and her husband, Yassine Ben Sulla, have turned these challenges into opportunities to advocate for people with disabilities.
She was the reason I became strong, and she taught me to defend myself and not be silent about my rights. Even if I stay silent now, I won't surrender them. She taught me many things. Patience taught me to be strong, which is the most important thing in our society now. If you're not strong, you cannot live. I was severely bullied before. Once, a woman came with her young granddaughter and told her, "Be careful not to talk to short people, because short people eat children." Imagine that a 4 or 5-year-old girl's grandmother is telling her these words. It planted an idea in her mind to reject differences while we don't eat children. That's impossible. It first started with me and my husband when we got married. There were many who rejected our marriage, although I didn't understand what business it was of theirs. Who are you to determine my fate or decide whether I marry or not? I am a woman like all women. It's my right to marry. It started with us too. How can you get married? But to be fair, there was also a lot of love from people saying, "How beautiful they are, you are lovely, very nice words, you understand me," but there's always a drop of poison in a lot of sweetness. Even regarding my son, I faced bullying, me, him, and my husband. Some say, "May God hold you accountable for bringing a disabled child to Tunisia," as if we don't have enough disabled people. Or they say comments like, especially this week, "Shame on you for having a disabled child, bringing him into the world to be bullied like you." The problem is that when I was young, I only had to bear the burden of being bullied myself, but now I bear it on my shoulders, the bullying against me, my family, and especially my son. This is now the biggest dilemma I'm trying to fight against, and that's why my husband and I decided to be among the voices advocating for difference on social media. There are many people who say a lot of bad things to me, but God always sends me people who say, "We are here with you, we have complete confidence in you, and we know you will do these things. You will be a sign for the world and for many other people." Even those who are doing well, when they see how you do it, they'll say, "Yes, she achieved it, and we can too." We are just like you, citizens in this country, in this nation. We have the same rights and the same duties. We don't hope for equality, but we hope for justice.
Abdelli's story is about changing perceptions and advocating for justice, not just equality. Today, she continues to train and inspire, balancing her athletic career with roles as a sports animator, referee, and entrepreneur. Rima Abdelli proves that when life tells you you can't, you can rise above it and do it all, and better than anyone imagined.